Our government has promised to do what it takes to end military veteran homelessness. Yet as many as 40,000 of our nation's heroes still live on the streets, many concentrated in states like Texas, California, New York, and Florida. Here with what you need to know about the progress that's being made and what remains to be done and what we can do to help is our lifestyle lawyer, Shari. Nice to have you with us to talk about this important topic.
Tough topic, yeah.
To put veteran and homeless together just doesn't seem right.
No.
What's being done?
Well, back in 1987, the Department of Veterans Affairs recognized that the solution was going to have to be collaborative because so many of these folks have been on the street for so long. A lot of them, particularly older veterans, may have some kind of mental illness, or some of them have set up camps in forests in different locations. Unfortunately, 20 years later, they still hadn't ended homelessness. So back in 2009, President Obama made a promise to the nation to end veteran homelessness in 5 years. That, too, didn't exactly happen. So in 2014, a mayor's challenge was issued based on the understanding that this is going to happen at the local government level.
Has it been successful?
Well, those programs reduced homelessness by about 50%, but we still have about 40,000 homeless veterans in this country. The only two states that actually reached that goal were Connecticut and I think it was Virginia, and some of the local governments also reached the goal. But no, you know, part of the problem, for example, here in Florida is that housing is so expensive. And so, you know, it's really not an easy thing to do. One of the good things that did come from those programs, though, is that there's new emphasis and new philosophies in terms of strategies that work. And one of the most important, I think, is something called Housing First, where the focus is on getting veterans into their housing and then wrapping the other services around that.
So what's being done in Florida?
Well, actually, that's a good question, because about 20% of the homeless veterans in this country are actually in Florida. The other big states are Texas, New York, and California. Unfortunately, we're having a hard time achieving those goals. One of the things that New York and California has done, again because of the high cost of housing, is they're actually building homes specifically for homeless veterans. Maybe we'll see that happening. In the meantime, nationwide, the Department of Veterans Affairs is doing something called stand-downs, where they go into different communities and for 2 or 3 days provide free services for homeless veterans and try to get them in homes. We are doing that in Florida, and you can go to FloridaVeteransFoundation.org to volunteer, to donate money, services, all kinds of things they need to help with that.
That was how it's going to, Florida Veterans Organization.
Foundation.org.
Foundation.
And
All
there's
right.
similar foundations in every state.
Foundation.org. Please, if you can help, reach out to these people who have
Money,
helped.
services, products, helping to set up. Yeah.
These people have helped give us what we have today, and that's freedom. Thanks, Shari,
Absolutely.
for the information.